Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your buddy Fifakill, as you know. And today what I have for you is another kind of challenge like I did before. I've done this type of challenge before on this channel. I think it was like a couple days ago, maybe like a week and a bit, that I did last upload this, but I have put a new twist on it, and it is the FFA challenge, MarkOfJ challenge kind of thing, whatever you want to call it, but I have put a large twist of my own onto the challenge. Basically, when I was going for that last one, I found it really easy just to kill myself 30 times and then go in and come back and win the match. And, you know, I wanted to spice things up a little, make it maybe a little bit easier, harder for me to do, make it so it might be a little bit more entertaining to watch in some aspects, and just as more difficult as the challenge itself, and which I thought would be more impressive. So what I did to do that is that I added the amount of deaths you needed. So before, you know, you killed yourself 30 times and then you came back to win the game. In this game, I do end up killing myself 80 times, 0 and 80, and then coming back and winning the game, despite that 80 kill deficit where I've killed myself so many times. So that is the twist I put on this challenge. It did make it a lot harder, but it also did have a lot of fun. I was streaming while I did this, so you know, there was a couple of times where I'll just run around the map and I'll killing myself. I definitely think I could have pushed 100 deaths and gone triple digits deaths with no kills before I did start, but nonetheless, almost triple what the original challenge is meant to be. To still come back and win, I thought was pretty good, and I hope you guys do enjoy watching that in the gameplay in the background. And I think Infection is actually a really good map for this challenge, because like I mentioned when I said before, one of the main things to complete in this challenge, or winning any good free-for-all like quickly, is, you know, the kill streaks you get. If you have Wraith, then, you know, that's going to get you a load of kills, and the same goes for Wraps. And this map is really open, so it's great for streaks like the Wraith that are going to go in. Usually, you know, maps will only have Wraps really go in, but a map where you can have both makes it even easier. So I probably could have killed myself a lot more times and still managed to come back for that W. But nonetheless, we did go off. I believe after I killed myself so many times and then I actually did start playing, I think I went flawless. I'm not 100%, I might have died once or twice, but I'm pretty sure I did end up going 30-0. Not a nuked out, unfortunately, because I did get kills with the streaks, but, you know, still that flawless 30-0. I don't know if I can call it flawless because I did kill myself 80 times, but, you know, same thing pretty much. But yeah, Infection is definitely a good map for this, and, yeah, really the main thing with this challenge is to make sure you do get those deaths in the beginning quick enough, and, you know, just get a lot of them as fast as you can. I think you could get a lot of deaths doing this challenge, and, you know, you could keep building on that number, just keep going at it. But obviously, the thing you do risk with that is your KD. You know, doing this challenge, I think I did it quite a few times because I was having fun with it. You know, the little minute and a half of, you know, playing around at the beginning to then come back and try and win. I was having a lot of fun with that, and it did ruin my KD quite a lot. I mean, I have 100,000 kills on my account, or just coming up on that, and within, I think, you know, an hour, I think my KD dropped by 0.02, which doesn't seem like a lot, but when you have that many kills, to bring that back up, that 0.02, takes literally forever. So it is a big deal. If you are worried, if you are someone who's worried about stats and KD, then I definitely wouldn't suggest doing this challenge, but it is a lot of fun if you're just someone who really doesn't care and just wants to have a bit of fun with the game. And if you do care about stats, maybe make a second account and go on there and do it. But yeah, second accounts are always good to have. You know, you can just go on there, play around with them. If there are challenges such as the blackjack thing with the contracts, you can go on there and get 2 hours of gameplay with the blackjack if you do it on a second account, as opposed to just one. So obviously there's a lot of positives of having a second account, and so I do, but no, I didn't do that on this one. I just went on there and started playing around because I really don't care about stats. If you do, you know, that's when you start getting mad at the game, to be honest. If you care about stats, then when you die, you're going to be twice as mad because you're going to be thinking about your KD, and that's just not a good place to go. But for some people, that does make the game funner, obviously. I have a load of friends that they're like, oh yeah, dude, I just enjoy trying hard and going for KD, and you know, if you're, it doesn't really matter what kind of person you are. I just really never really cared about stats, which is why I'm able to do a challenge like this, you know, just go in, blow myself up a load of times in the beginning and then try and come back at the end. I just think it's quite funny with this challenge that, you know, you come back and you do really good. Most of the time, if you do complete this challenge efficiently, you will be going 31, 30-0 after all the killing yourself is done. And I just think it's funny that in this game, I think I went flawless, and I also went triple negative at the same time. It just seems a bit odd to me that you can go flawless and triple negative. Obviously, it's not actually flawless, but I just thought that was funny. You know, to go from 0 and 80, these enemies are probably thinking, dude, this guy sucks, what's he doing? And then all of a sudden, you come back and win the game. You know, that's the type of stuff that back in the MW3 days, man, people would have been calling you a hacker and stuff like that. I always found that really funny when people would message me after a game and call me a hacker, say I had aimbot and things like that. It always made me laugh, and you do get a couple times. It's more in game chat now than messages, to be honest, but that might just be because I always have my notifications off, because, you know, I don't want my screen get messed up while I'm playing. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Hope you guys did enjoy the gameplay. I'm sorry if it was a little slow at the beginning, you know, the whole getting past the killing yourself, but that's the only problem with this challenge I see. But obviously, like I said in the past a couple times now, challenges do make this game really fun. The new contracts and the new weapons coming in also spices the game up a lot, so I'm glad they just added that. Gives me stuff to go for a while. And yeah, I need to get gameplay with the pistol, and I want to get gameplay with the new camo, the haptic one that does look really nice. So I will be getting them and uploading to them to my channel at some point as well. I just have to find someone who does have the pistol. I did a supply drop opening. I couldn't manage to get any of the new weapons. I did get a few of the new camos though, but yeah, I'm gonna try and find someone who does have the pistol and then play around with that for a little bit. Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, drop a like. If you're new, subscribe. If there's anything you want to see from my channel in particular in the future, do let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Warship on standby.